All right, let's see here. Let's work out these here. Grand Rising, everybody. Zero 1 3 1391 495 Told you that number would fall over and over again. Alrighty, let's get these here. There's one of my other favorites, 266, 202, 623, 5748, 3510, 2237, Texas 171, 024, 437, 168, 8511, 2250, 4756, 7260. I promised that number would fall. 753, 650, 8755, 7553, Georgia, 944, 765, 537, 7530, 3980, 8464. Michigan, 588, 586, 9283 I gave you, and 4203 I gave you. Florida, 714, I gave you 120, promised it. 1421, I gave you. I try to catch these as often as I can because I do tell you that these numbers are not ordinary. At least that's what they show me. Two, three, four. I gave you 370. I gave you 1145. You know I promised 2614 would fall. South Carolina, 652. Told everybody to watch out for 194. 3166. Told you to watch out for 4327. Told you to watch out for 721. Definitely told you to watch out for your 817. Told you to watch out for 1010. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. Three, 5, 6. Told you to watch out for 297. 2213. 0647. Pennsylvania, 886. Told you to watch out for your 852. Told you to watch out for your 3587. 6088. That might be late. Iowa, Told everybody to watch out for 312. Indiana. Told you to watch out for 685. Watch out for some of 18. I gave you 2056. Kentucky. 979. Route 20. 87338749. Your 4-digit state only, Rhode Island. Three 665. Two 786. I told you that I do not select ordinary numbers. Congratulations to those who believe in my hard work. Told you to watch out for 639. Told you to watch out for 095. Told you to watch out for 5914. Told you to watch out for 9273. New York. One 138. 915. 515 deuce. 8924. That's a Michigan number. New Mexico. Told you to watch out for 791. Told you to watch out for 103. Three 815. Told you to watch out for 8967. Maryland. Told you to watch out for 214. Told you to watch out for 738. Told you to watch out for 6013. Told you to watch out for 5804. Last but not least, you have DC. They wrote out the 851 like I said they would. They wrote out the 371 like I said they would. They wrote out the 304 like I said they would. They wrote out the 5247 like I said they would. They wrote out the 3032 and your 4303. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go into my private Discord and let's get busy. Let's see if I can put this where everybody can see it. Number one number. How can you lose? I can tell you how you can lose. Not listening, not paying attention, and definitely not following winning instructions. I told you, focus on my top 5 4 digits, which I promise my top 2 big money patterns will manifest from 728. Oh, wow. On the date. You can't beat that, ladies and gentlemen. You didn't have to wait at all. Eight and 5, 13, 4, and 22 are your sums. 703, ladies and gentlemen, I told you. I promised 703 would fall for the VIP. A 5-year-old could have picked that out. The only number on fire. 206260. Let's see here. Okay, I'll come back to that one. Okay, get 5714. I told you that was one of my favorites. I told you that number would fall over and over and over again. And I promised that number would show up and show out for my VIP. I forgot to put the dot by it. Congratulations to the winners of that prediction. Promised prediction. 120, ladies and gentlemen, I guarantee that number would fall straight in, let's see here, where do we have it on here? Florida. Florida, get it. On a straight guarantee. But ladies and gentlemen, if you do your due diligence, you would have noticed that I promised that number would show up and show out for the VIP only. Ladies and gentlemen, 537, double dollar signed as proof it would fall straight. $4684, I guaranteed it as proof it would fall over and over and over again. $7620, I told you that number would fall over and over again. I promised it. I told you. Focus on my top 5 4 digits, which I promised my top 2 big money patterns will manifest. Look at that. Between the dates 725 and 731, yesterday was 728. I also guaranteed it to drop in Texas. Promise kept. Ladies and gentlemen, 437, I guarantee 437 would fall straight. Ladies and gentlemen, 568, I triple dollar sign 568 for Michigan to get it on a promise. Don't you go nowhere. We have to do due diligence. Ladies and gentlemen, 4203, I promised that number would fall straight. Pay close attention. Focus on my top 5 4 digits, which I promise my top 2 big money patterns will manifest from 726 to 81. I also guarantee it will go to Michigan. Promise straight. Congratulations to those who believed in the promise. 0011. I told you that number was going to keep falling over and over and over again and again and again. And I promised it would fall. Ladies and gentlemen, 205 did what it was supposed to do. And ladies and gentlemen, 205, let's see here. It's Ohio. I gotta check that one out again myself. We might be on another day here. We have 5753. 5753. 5753, ladies and gentlemen. I guaranteed with double dollar signs 5753 would go to Ohio by my deadline date. from 723 to 729. "623, number one number. I promised that number would fall straight for my VIP. Ladies and gentlemen, 460. I promised my number one number would continue to keep falling straight. Okay, we're in North Carolina. Get your pen and paper ready. Pen and paper ready. Your pen and paper will be putting down 200 no matter what. 244 no matter what. 316 is guaranteed. 820 no matter what. Ladies and gentlemen, 795 no matter what. 460 no matter what. 249 guaranteed. And 410 is guaranteed. Those numbers are by way of North Carolina. North Carolina. 6351, ladies and gentlemen, you will see your 6351, Rhode Island, Missouri, 2 states before, 2 states after. Don't leave out South Carolina or Tennessee. 1398. Georgia, Puerto Rico, Michigan, and New Mexico. Write those down. 4720, you will see South Carolina, Georgia, Michigan, watch out for 1397, guaranteed, and 4813, guaranteed. 2591, that's guaranteed, but it will be moving up to the promised land. 9264, New York. 098 Deuce, you will see. Watch out for 098 Deuce in Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 5673 over and over and over again, Ohio. You'll see it in Pennsylvania. "4112 is a Florida number. 5674, you will see. Look for that in Puerto Rico. Look for that in Texas. And 3390. You will see 3390. That number is a Georgia hookup. Your 1421 gave us your guarantee for the 4756. That went to Texas. Watch out for 567 Deuce. It is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Your 0984 is extremely strong, Missouri. You can also see it in Georgia. 0983, you will see no matter what, Michigan. "775, you will see 099 no matter what. 694, you will see 912 no matter what. 843, no matter what. 714, Florida, Texas, New Jersey, South Carolina, Maryland. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 726 guaranteed and 817. I'm sorry. I guaranteed 817 would show up and show out straight. Let me see here. Okay, we went over those. Ladies and gentlemen, 714. I promised you would see that number yesterday. Watch out for 255, 885. (681) you will see. Pennsylvania. 579 you will see. Kentucky. New York. New Mexico. 874 you will see. And 943 you will see. Watch out for 578 no matter what, and 958 is guaranteed. Those numbers are by way of Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, 588, I guaranteed it would fall straight. Ladies and gentlemen, I promised that number would show up and show out. I want you to pay very, very, very close attention. The only number on fire fell straight twice in Missouri on a promise. You better leave me alone, ladies and gentlemen. I am not your toy. 7140, ladies and gentlemen. You see that in Puerto Rico for you flips and mirror people. Okay, 7456. I promised you would see that number after I had a conversation with 9283. Boom, 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 boom. You're going to see 8392. Michigan. 3861, Maryland. 7610, over and over and over again, New Jersey. Maryland. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. 5140, North Carolina. Maryland. Florida. Tennessee. Watch out for 1000 and 1011. Those numbers are by way of Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, the 9283, I promised it would go to Michigan. And 9283 actually sung a song. 9283. No, it did not. It was the 588 that sung the song. So watch out for your 2398. 2398. Missouri. Michigan. 2 states before, 2 states after. Don't leave out Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, I guaranteed 9283 would fall straight, but ain't nobody listening to you, Mr. Bascomb. That's the biggest problem right there. Everybody is still stuck on their own rundowns. Everybody's still stuck on playing their pets. Everybody's still stuck on not listening, not paying attention. And if you're not listening and if you're not paying attention, there is absolutely no way that you can be following my simple winning instructions. Okay. Nine, 643, write that down. You're going to see 5874 over and over and over again. Write that down. Look for that in Pennsylvania. 9160, you will see over and over again. Maryland, New Jersey. 5587, Ohio. 463 Deuce, you will see. $5987, you will see Ohio. Tennessee. 5874, you will see Ohio. Tennessee. $9064, write that down. Triple dollar signed. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. Those numbers are by way of Ohio, 2 states before, 2 states after. 992, you will see 044, you will see no matter what. 058, you will see guaranteed. 517, your 517, DC, New Mexico, Texas. 534, no matter what. 753, no matter what. That's Ohio. 703, boom, boom, boom. 062. Watch out for 999s and 316. Those are Ohio. 2 states before, 2 states after. Okay, now we got your 753. 753, I guaranteed it would fall. $077, you will see. Ladies and gentlemen, 944, Georgia. 742, no matter what. 880, no matter what. 750, guaranteed. 749, huge big money pattern is guaranteed. 971, you will see. Texas, Florida, South Carolina, DC. I promised it would fall. It showed up in New Mexico. Watch out for 782. Watch out for 792. Those numbers are by way of Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, 944, I guaranteed my VIP that that number would fall straight yesterday. Three, 076, Maryland. Two states before, 2 states after, and Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. 2641. I promised that number would show up and show out. 7530 is the next number on your chopping block. You're going to see 7385 over and over and over again. Start off in Georgia, Ohio, and Tennessee. You are going to see 6984, Missouri. 2 states before, 2 states after. Also, New Mexico, New York. 3074, you will see that combination over and over and over again. Look for it in Maryland. Look for it in Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, and definitely in Georgia. 5682 is your only combination on fire. 5682. There's your 7035, ladies and gentlemen. 8263, you will watch out for 8263. 8263, Pennsylvania. 2 states before, 2 states after, and Michigan. 2 states before, 2 states after. 9760, 8115, Texas. 8152, Texas. 8150, Texas. 0620, no matter what, and 8263, no matter what. 225, you will see 117, no matter what. 028, guaranteed. 540, no matter what. Watching out for 427, no matter what. 810, no matter what. 036, you will see over and over and over again. I need you to watch out for your 428 and watch out for 395. Very strong combinations. By way of Texas, 2 states before, 2 states after. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your 711 triple dollar sign promising that it would fall on yesterday's date, 14 hours before it landed. 554662, you will see. Watching out for 249. I've given you that number over and over again. I called out 792. Watching out for your 981. Watching out for your 419, ladies and gentlemen. Your 419, extremely strong. Maryland, New York. You will see 419 promised in South Carolina. Watching out for your 824 and your 139, New York. Those are by way of Tennessee. As you can see, your 662, double dollar signed it. $4920, you will see. 695 deuce, you will see. 3410, extremely hot. Look for that in Tennessee. 5487, you will see. Tennessee. 5297, you will see. DC. 8170, you will see, guaranteed. These numbers are by way of Tennessee. 8475, I guaranteed it with double dollar signs that it would fall on yesterday's date. 7458, big money patterns do not lie. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your 8475, 7458. 5189, New Mexico. You're going to see 4531 over and over again. Look for that in Puerto Rico, North Carolina, New Mexico, and Virginia. You will see 7620. You will see 6072. You will see 2067. Watch out for 7032. Watch out for 7025. Extremely strong combinations. Texas. 8913, you will see Puerto Rico, Georgia, one nine one four, no matter what, 1189. Look for that in Florida. Those are North Carolina numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your 7620 and 607 deuce. 161, you will see. 313, you will see no matter what. 134, you will see. 871, no matter what. And guess what? You already know it's triple dollar signed. So when you see those triple dollar signs, you automatically know just how powerful the position is. Again, 2 states before, 2 states after. Let me make it where you can see it. Okay, check it out. You got your 356. Your 356 came from your 107. I promised that number would fall. You're going to see 426, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see 258, ladies and gentlemen. You remember that's a big money pattern. There's your 825. Those numbers are by way of North Carolina. 2 states before, 2 states after. There's your 107. I told you where it came from. 828, 988, write those down. 988 especially. You're going to see 360 over and over and over again. 718, boom, boom, boom. 189, 395, 825. Boom, boom, boom. And 6 deuce 3. 6 deuce 3 is extremely hot. Number 1 number. Triple nines right there, ladies and gentlemen. They drop triple nines. Three 3091, your 3091, Maryland. 2 states before, 2 states after. Don't leave out Tennessee. You're going to see 5673 Rhode Island. You're going to see 2488. Watch and out for your 8824, 3107, and your 9061 is extremely hot. 9840 Maryland, New York, Missouri, Kentucky, Georgia, 2 states before, 2 states after. Those numbers are by way of Florida, 5490 Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, 6754 over and over again. I'm promising the same numbers. 3312, 3312 Missouri, DC, 2 states before, 2 states after. You're watching out for 6540 Maryland, and 7886. 9840 is triple dollar sign Georgia, Maryland. 833-773, you will see 021 over and over and over again. Watching out for 417, no matter what. 817 straight, no matter what. 407, no matter what. 742. You will see 742 and 195 guaranteed. Numbers by way of Georgia. There's your 178871. Watch out for 711 Texas, 552 Texas. You can also see it in Indiana. You're going to see 125 over and over and over again, Iowa. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 325, Iowa. 621, Iowa. Maryland. New Jersey. And 496 is a huge big money pattern. 976, no matter what. 736 is guaranteed. Be on the lookout for triple threes. Those numbers are by way of Ohio, 2 states before, 2 states after. There's your 5 deuce deuce. Your 5 deuce deuce. I called that one and guaranteed it straight. 5431. You will see 5431 in Tennessee, Puerto Rico. You will see it in North Carolina, New Mexico, 2 states before, 2 states after. 716 deuce, no matter what. 3485. Your 3485 is extremely strong. Look for that in New Mexico. Look for that in Maryland. 3485 Pennsylvania. 2 states before, 2 states after. Don't leave out Tennessee. 9810, no matter what. 7262, no matter what. 7362, you will see DC. And 6262, 74 DC, Rhode Island, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, North Carolina, 2 states before, 2 states after. Those numbers are by way of Ohio. There's your 7262, the only number on fire. 9862, you will see 4210 no matter what. Watching out for 7210, 8939 no matter what. 7654, guaranteed. Watch out for 8410. 116355, you will see 529 over and over and over again. Watch out for 560. 560, I promised you would see that number. 480, no matter what. 841, guaranteed. Also, 985 is guaranteed. Watch out for 921 and 529. Those numbers are by way of Michigan, 2 states before, 2 states after. As you can see, my number one number, I promised, would fall straight. 771339, you will see. Ladies and gentlemen, 140 will make its debut over and over and over again. Texas, New Mexico, you're going to see 135. You're going to see 139 no matter what. You're going to see 239. And you will also see triple threes. Be on the lookout. 951. I guaranteed it. Watching out for your 140. Those numbers are by way of Tennessee, 2 states before, 2 states after. 339, you will see Virginia. I promised that number would fall. It did. 7508. You will see 7508 in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Georgia. 2 states before, 2 states after. Watch out for 8362. Extremely strong combination. You will also see 5614, Virginia, North Carolina, Puerto Rico. Watch out for 8160, extremely strong combination. You're going to see 9475 over and over and over again. Kentucky, Virginia, DC, Puerto Rico. 8036, you will see Pennsylvania. 5614, extremely strong combination. 4597, I promised that number would fall. Watch out for 3465. Watch out for 8462. You'll see that number in New York, Rhode Island. 8463, no matter what. 5527, Ohio, New York. 8461, you will see over and over and over again. Watching out for 1656. You'll see that in Iowa, South Carolina, two states before, two states after. 6341, no matter what. South Carolina. 550, you're going to see. 797, you will see. 854 520. 520, no matter what. 793, no matter what. 061, no matter what. 326 and 698 are guaranteed. There's your 061. I promised that number would fall straight for the VIP. 4369, you will see. 2093, you will see. 4367, you will see. No matter what. 2105 and 0125 are no matter what. Watching out for 6744 and 2746. Those are guaranteed. There's your 0125. Ladies and gentlemen, I kept my promise for that number to fall straight. 1465. How many times I got to give you that number before you believe me? 31 deuce deuce. Extremely strong combination. 31 deuce deuce. Where did I see that? Just to cross my eyes a little bit there. Okay, we got 1465. You got 2122, quad ones, 2162, 2165, no matter what. 2112, 2163, 3465, 2143, 0798. You see that in New Mexico, Kentucky, and Georgia. $7890. I kept my promise for that number to fall. It did. 626, ladies and gentlemen. I guaranteed 626 would fall in Tennessee. It did. 585 on fire. Only number on fire. I promised that number would fall straight. I said 981 told me. The fire will manifest 727 to 82. Also guaranteeing it will fall. In most states. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see that 368 triple dollar signed as proof. There's your 981. I promised 981 would fall straight. 981 fell straight for my VIP. There you have it again, 981 straight. 334 550. Watch out, watch out. You're going to see 943 no matter what. You're going to see 196 no matter what. You're going to see 195 over and over and over again. I promise that. Watch out for 235, sum of 10, 1, and 19. You will see 194 over and over and over again. Straight. And 541. There's your 523, 532, 9043. You will see 9803, you will see that says no matter what. So you will see 9803 in Georgia, I promise. You will see 2122 2221 5443 3456. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your 2122 2122 2122. They drop 2221. 8529, you will see. Watch out for 2475, ladies and gentlemen. 2475, extremely strong. You can see 2475, Puerto Rico, 2475, Texas, 2475, Florida, 2475, South Carolina, 2475, I promised would fall yesterday, and it went to DC. Don't believe me? All you have to do is read. I promise my fire will manifest from 727 to 82. 2475. Two 2588, ladies and gentlemen, 2588. You're going to see 2588 in Pennsylvania. You see it in Texas, 2 states before, 2 states after. As you can see, I guaranteed that number would fall. It fell, 8258. 534479, you will see. 938, you will see. 596, you will see. 079 and 41 deuce, guaranteed. Watching out for 479, triple dollar signs on it. There's your 596. As promised, they drop 596. 493, you will see over and over and over again. Watching out for 664, watching out for 116. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 231, guaranteed. You will see 592, no matter what. 431 on fire. Watching out for 985, extremely strong 985, ladies and gentlemen. I need you to also watch out for 493. How many times I got to give you 493 before you believe me? Watching out for 087 and 216. There's your 439. I promised it would fall. They dropped 493. 5714. I promised that number would fall. They dropped 7451, and they also dropped 4517. 9653, you will see in Rhode Island. You're going to see 874 deuce, New York, DC, Kentucky, Six, 553, you're going to see Iowa, Rhode Island, 9031, guaranteed, 3165, no matter what. 3165 is Missouri. 3165 is Rhode Island. 3165 is Maryland. And Tennessee. 8471 is your only number on fire. 0377, you will see. Watching out for 7851. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 9710 no matter what. Look for that in New Jersey. You will see 1298 no matter what. New York. You're going to see 3189 New Mexico. And you're going to see 3291 over and over and over again. Look for that in Virginia. Look for it in Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. And also look for it in Michigan heavy. There's your 1475 again. 288224. You're going to see 638, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon me. You got 517 over and over. Number one number. You got 158, ladies and gentlemen. 158, I promised would make its debut yesterday. It did. DC. Watching out for 516. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 219, 341, no matter what. It's guaranteed, but I'm saying no matter what. Watching out for 638. Those numbers are by way of North Carolina. There's your 224. I guaranteed that number would fall straight. 558, ladies and gentlemen, we already talked about the 558. 290, 837, 837, I promised you would see. Watching out for 021. We already took care of 021. Watch out for 652. 652, I guaranteed it would fall straight and over and over. Watching out for 075 and 287. There's your 873. Once again, my friends, you will see 3985 over and over and over again. Watching out for 9385. Look for that number in Georgia for you flips and mirror people. 6351, I've given you that number over and over again. Watch out for 2863. You will see 8653. You will see 74 deuce deuce. Look for that in Tennessee. Looking out for 8543. Extremely strong combination. 8543 Tennessee, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Missouri. 2863 is your only number on fire. 273834. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see 792. Promised. 726. 306. And you will see 475 over and over and over again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm getting a little weary because, as you can see, it takes a lot of time, a lot of energy to put this type of information down in several places. The first place it goes is here, which is my Discord channel, private. The second place it goes is to my website, which is dynamicpredictions.onrender.com. And on the website, ladies and gentlemen, I only release guaranteed and promised numbers. Okay, is there any of these numbers that we need to look up any further? I'm tired, so I'm not even going to go to that deeper stage of this. So we're just going to tally up what we have. We know that there's always more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I would have to say there's probably at least 50 of them that I did not get. But I'll take the 44. Ladies and gentlemen, I guaranteed 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 numbers I promised would fall on yesterday's date. There's no reason why you shouldn't have been able to get 10 or 15, at least half of them, if you're playing my promised numbers. Straight, ladies and gentlemen, either guaranteed or promised. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 numbers straight, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 out of 13 9 out of 13, I promised straight. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake. 4203, I promise, would fall straight. Michigan. 9283, I promise, would fall straight. Michigan. 588, I promise, would fall straight in Michigan. I do have a few more to look up just in case. So let's see here. All right. $183, I promise would go to New York for my New Yorkers. 8924, 8924. 8942. 2489. 2489. I promised would fall in New York yesterday. So that's three numbers added to this. This becomes 47. I told you I shortchanged myself, but I only do this to illustrate how powerful I really am. We have your two more numbers added to the promises. That becomes 32. Okay. Abundant prosperity in health and in wealth to all who follow me and believe in the hard work that you see me accomplishing every single day. Again, if you would like to experience winning every single day, multiple times each day, providing that you can follow my winning instructions, feel free to go to dynamicpredictions.onrender.com to begin your winning streak. I'll see everybody at the winner's table no matter what. And let's see here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I got everything squared away now. So I will try to make another appearance at 10:30 if I'm able. And I will see everyone at the winner's table no matter what. And let's go over a few of our sums before I take off. New York, 15, 6, and 24. 23, major, 5, 14. North Carolina, 10, 19, and 1. Thirteen, 22, and 4. You go with the sums that I circled. The other sums are backup plans. Florida, 3, 12, 21, 17, 8, and 26. Michigan, 19, 10, 1. Nine, 18, and 27. Georgia, 15, 6, 24. Twenty-two, 13, 4. Ohio, 11, 2, 20. Go with 2 and 20. 11 and 20. 11 and 20. 11 and 20. Backup plan 2. So your backup plan should only consist of, for the 3-digit, 002 and 101. Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we had that 168. So that's another one that I missed. That is 15, 6, 24. 14, 5, and 23. Tennessee is 11, 2, and 20. And 14, 5, and 23. Your all-state hookup is 09090920902018. I'll see everybody at the winner's table no matter what.